What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Boruto episode 73. I'm really kind of interested to see the direction that this and the next couple episodes take because I feel like, and I know a lot of people kind of felt this way with last episode. What are we doing? Like, why did we have this whole talking about peace and the time since Naruto and Sasuke saved everything and everybody's been forgiven and X, Y, and Z and Kabuto's out doing this and Orochimaru's out doing that and we forgive and all this kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden it's just like blame Orochimaru Day. Like, where has Tsunade and the elders been? I feel like I said this in my reaction and I said this in the comment section. I feel like the only reason they brought Tsunade to that episode and the only reason they included those elders in the last episode was to drive home the really strong Orochimaru, like, oh my gosh, he's a villain, how could you ever forgive him type stuff. Um which I thought we were past because didn't Tsunade have the same like kind of back and forth with them when she was Hokage, like trust us or like trust me and let me do this, and they kind of like let her be and like let her handle stuff. And I feel like if anybody, they should be like where have they been this whole time where we've been like forgiving past things, and Tsunade is just gonna forget that Orochimaru saved her life during the Ninja War, like she would have just bled out and been dead. I don't understand because I've always been there that like I agree with them. I agree with Tsunade and the elders, but that's not how it's been going in the Naruto world. I agree. Like some people, you just like whoa. We can't like if like just because Obito does a couple things or Orochimaru does a couple things or Madara or whoever, we just can't wipe that slate clean. But Naruto and everybody else is wiping that slate clean, so I feel like that's how it should be. So for them to just randomly come out of nowhere and just be so stunned and appalled and Naruto, how could you? I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? So I don't know. Let's see what happens. We'll go ahead and get into this episode. We're pressing play on it right now. Oh, pop up right now. Oh, muted. A little muted. There we go. All right. We're good. Should be live. So I want to see what they decide to do here with this. And another thing makes no sense. Hold on, we'll talk about it when the opening pops up. We'll talk about it when the opening pops up. All right, here's the opening. Let's really talk about this. Say something happens. Another Kaguya or Otsutsuki member touches down somewhere in the area or close to the village, and the village goes on max triple threat lockdown. What security y'all got going on there, Leaf Village? How are Boruto and Sarada just able to walk right out? I know they didn't go out the front gate, but they might as well have. Why make the comment? I don't care about them leaving and doing this because it's their story. It's not about Naruto going to find out where Mitsuki is, or we get to see an Orochimaru side quest of finding Mitsuki. Boruto and Sarada are going to be the ones to do it. It's their story and it's involving Mitsuki. But why would Shikadai make the comment that, hey, the village is on like we're low key on like a max level security threat lockdown. Nobody is allowed in and nobody's allowed out. How? We didn't see them sneak past any guards. We didn't see them like put up a shadow clone. Like we didn't see it. They just hopped up to the top of the wall and dipped. Like why? I don't mind them leaving because it's their story. But why make that comment that we're on like max level security threat lockdown? And they just walk out. I don't get it. I don't get it. So they need to save this arc right here with some good explaining to do. Episode titled The Other Side of the Moon. Orochimaru should be able to get an instant contact. I love Orochimaru's Japanese voice. I feel like Orochimaru can contact him at any moment. And he already knows that Mitsuki ran. I feel like he knows everything. We're all just going to question my man. Like, Tsunade is just making this so much worse. Why consult with. Why are they still even being consulted? What is their purpose in the. What is those two elders' purpose in the whole hierarchy structure of the village or the ninja life at all? Like, what's the point? Why are they even being brought in right now? What purpose do they serve? They don't fight. They have no money backing. What, just for experience? Experience in what? Kakashi, the only one speaking some truth out here. Her eyes aren't even open. Boruto. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting some Kakashi feels right here when his team was falling apart. Killed his grandfather. I keep forgetting Konohamaru was that little kid. Why are we like driving home this Naruto Shippuden stuff right here? This whole like I can't forgive type stuff. I thought the whole ninja world was past this. Man, they are just really like. Have we seen what her like ninjutsu skills are? Because we saw what the snot nosed kid is, and we know Konohamaru's like just below Kage level with his stuff, and I don't think we've seen what she can do yet, have we? You're really gonna try to walk in there with a fake Mitsuki? Good luck. Orochimaru's gonna sniff that out in 2 seconds. I feel like they've already been detected. There's zero chance, like, you walk up on an Orochimaru hideout and he doesn't already know you're there. Boruto doesn't want that Orochimaru smoke. He doesn't want those problems. Gosh, I'm getting very strong, like, Sai, Naruto, and Sakura vibes. Like when they went to go rescue Sasuke the first time in the opening of a. Is that another Mitsuki in there? It is. Orochimaru's gonna come behind him, isn't he, and talk to him? Oh, you don't want those problems either. We're about to get hit with some knowledge right here, for sure. Each and every one of them here are Mitsuki. Mitsuki I entrusted to the Leaf Village. He just probably does he have him out and about everywhere or what? Wow. Curse mark inside of him set to self destruct. They're making Orochimaru as cold as ever. Yo, if y'all don't round her little ass up, Yamato, you're supposed to be elite over here. Oh wow, they prismed her ass up. She knows who that is. The one she thought was her mom. Okay, now this is gonna get interesting. I'd love to see her and Yamato go at it. Oh, he got the snake. They already know. It's good to see that these two just didn't skip on into Orochimaru's being unnoticed. Eh? Jeez, he's got the snake on the scanner, and I just really don't believe that Orochimaru doesn't know where Mitsuki is or hasn't been in contact. What I want to know is like, how is Mitsuki already implanted with that? Gone into stage two? Oh wow, they knew this was gonna happen. So is that Mitsuki like? Is he a real human? And that's what all the Mitskis are being cloned off of is like him for whatever specific reason. Maybe he has some specific ninjutsu or DNA or something that makes him good for cloning, or is that older Mitsuki also a clone, but he's like the first one? So Orochimaru made the comment he's gone into stage two, which is basically mean this has happened before with different Mitskis, I'm guessing, or he was waiting. They knew this was going to happen, they just didn't know when. So he's in a rebelling stage right now. We're trying to find out his why, his my will. But he's making it seem like Mitsuki went to the Leaf Village just because he's like, oh, I want to go see a new town. I think I'm gonna go over there. Like they've been like pushing him that direction with the images and everything else. I think the episode's gonna end before we get any answers. They're driving it home more. Is that him right now? Where is he and who are those two ninja? Oh, who are they? I need to know. Like, do they know Orochimaru? Or like, is this just part of his train? Like, is this just stage two and they didn't know how quickly it was? I really need to know more. I really, really, really do not believe that Orochimaru is not somehow involved with what's happening. I would love to see Orochimaru fight again. He just has so much knowledge and just jutsus and stuff we've never seen. Impossible for me, nah. Oh, is he talking about Kabuto? Please let me get a Kabuto sighting. He said the white snake sage. I only know of one snake sage, and that is Kabuto. No, he's not talking about Kabuto. He's talking about the snake that we saw at the end of Shippuden that Kabuto got his sage training from. But like, isn't like I'm trying to think how many sage lies in the darkest and farthest parts of the night. Only those seeking it can reach it. That's what I was just about to say. Like, got their asses. You know what's gonna end up happening? All of them are gonna go. They're not gonna get stopped. We know that. That's gonna be the end of the episode. Because I'm glad they brought that up right there because I forget. There's the there's the frog sage or the toad sage mode, whatever you want to call it. There's the snake sage mode, and then there's one more that I don't know who made the comment, whether it was Itachi. I mean, it's so far. I don't even know the episodes. I'd have to look in to find it, or where you could find it in the manga. I know there's the snake sage and the toad sage, and then there's one more. But just like how Mount Muboku, or where Naruto and Pervy say Jiraiya did their training, it's not somewhere where you can just like stroll on into. They're supposed to be like hard to find or like ninja can't access unless they're like taken and unless I have it wrong. So I'm glad they made that comment, or Orochimaru made that comment that the cave isn't somewhere you can just find. You have to be looking. I don't know. He said you have to be looking for it to find it, which makes me think of like um, some Harry Potter room of requirement. Like you can only find it if you know you're looking for it type thing. Just this like, and if you have to ask, you'll never find it. Like, it's just real trippy and I don't even know. I know Kabuto made the comments back in Shippuden. Again, like I hate that I'm referring to right now is Naruto stuff. I'm not talking about anything that has to do with Boruto, and that's unfortunate. But I know that Kabuto made the comments of like he found, I don't know if it's pronounced Ruchidori or Richidori cave, um, but when he was fighting Itachi and Sasuke there in the Ninja War arc, he was saying, "I found the cave, I found the White Snake Sage, taught me how to become a sage, XYZ, blah blah blah." Um, he's like, not even Orochimaru. I don't know if he made the comment that not even Orochimaru could find it slash him, or not even Orochimaru could become a sage. One of the two, I forget. Um, but I'm guessing if he's pointing them in the general direction, he's found it. But like one thing I just used to love about Orochimaru was just there was always so much mystery. Like he always knew what was happening, when, where, why, and just had so much like history and backing, and I just loved it so much. But again, like I'm just talking about Naruto stuff. I want Boruto. I want to talk about Boruto like that, like the Boruto anime in general. Um, so I'm interested to see. I don't know what those two ninja have to do. The one that kind of has the Kakuza clones that look like they have each special form of like wind, lightning, fire, whatever, and then the other girl that looks like a Conan Part Two. Um, I don't know if they're all in cahoots with the Orochimaru or what's going on. If they're from their own village, I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode and what you think of like the whole like, aren't we supposed to be forgiving and what's really happening type stuff. We'll go from there. Tomorrow, My Hero Academia, and then Attack on Titan Sunday night. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. All the links are up here. And as always,